Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today you're watching the new segment of this channel. Basically, we just go on Twitter, look at Twitter shit, what's happening around the world. It's pretty fun and chill. So join us while we keep you updated. Alrighty, let's get into it. Alright, I don't have too much energy for today, but nonetheless, I'm pumping out a freaking news video to you guys because we try and do these every single day. So be sure to subscribe and like if you do want me to continue this stuff. Breaking. Absolutely horrifying news for iPhone users in the UK. Apple is removing the highest level of data security tool from customers in the UK after the government demanded access to user data. This is a move that Apple has never made before in any market. That's crazy. That's absolutely incredible. That's literally such a breach of privacy. President Trump says Vladimir Putin wants to make a deal, but doesn't have to because he can take all of Ukraine if he wanted to. I want to know your thoughts, your opinions down below in the comments. I kind of think this is true because, I mean, like, Vladimir Putin, he can just drop, like, technically a couple really big bombs, and then there is no more war. Heck, there's not even a Ukraine at that point. So I want to know your thoughts, your opinions down below. Also in the news, yesterday, just in, 900, almost $1 trillion was wiped out from the U.S. stock market today, regarding it as the worst day in 2025 for stocks. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of red on the screen. Also in the news, Hooters, the restaurant, is reportedly filing for bankruptcy after seeing a decline in customers via Bloomberg. So, apparently Hooters might go out of business. So that's pretty interesting. Just in also, so apparently there was leaked sources that says Russian President Putin calls to partner with Elon Musk to advance technology development. I don't know if this is true. Yeah, let me know if it's real in the comments, please. Yes, I get it. I'm your news source, but I mean, you guys could still fact check me. I just read you what I read. So it says here, the article published by CBC News, go figure, says Ruby Dehela kicked out of the Liberal leadership race. Source, candidate faces 12 allegations of breaching party rules, source says. And she replied to that news article saying, CBC News, do you know something that I don't? Alleging, because she says 12 allegations, she basically said that this whole 12 allegation shit is all lies. There isn't 12 allegations, and apparently there's only 2. That's all I know for now. I don't want to comment on things that I don't know, so I just want to be safe. North Korea has announced a $1.5 billion strategic Ethereum reserve for the country. Heck, North Korea is getting some freaking crypto now. If North Korea is, then that's you know, like, crypto is pretty bullish thing if every country is thinking about making a strategic reserve. A Kyoto ramen shop has put a bounty on the heads of 2 people who left 2 negative reviews online. So this ramen shop put 2 bounties on people that left bad reviews online. And this is actually real. This is actually the owners of Toyojiro offered 100,000 yen for the information of people that left these reviews. That's funny. Imagine leaving a ramen review and then the owner putting a bounty on your head, bro. Oh man. Bombshell of a news. It was Justin Trudeau who introduced the idea of Canada becoming the 51st state. I want to know. I want you guys to watch this.
President Trump has talked about expanding the U.S. footprint. In a hot mic moment, Canada's Prime Minister said that absorbing Canada is a real thing. Is it a real thing?
Look, you know how that came about. President's meeting with Trudeau, and Trudeau says, well, if you even out our trade relationship, then we will cease to exist as a country. At which point the president responded very logically, and that is, well, if you can't exist without cheating in trade, then you should become a state. That was his observation.
That's how it started.
It is how it started. And I think he's told the story publicly. And that's how all this began. Look, Canada's our friend. Canada's our neighbor. Canada's our partner. But it goes back to the point I made. For decades, the United States allowed uneven trade imbalances to develop. During the Cold War, you know why we did it? We did it because we felt like we want countries to be strong economically, even if it means they're cheating, because we don't want them to fall victim to some internal Marxist coup that overturns their government or what have you. Those days are gone. These are rich, developed economies. And ultimately, who can argue against the fact that whatever they charge us, we should charge them? Whatever they prohibit, if they don't allow American companies to do it, we should not allow their companies to do it here. American banks can't even operate in Canada. So there has to be reciprocity here. We can continue to work together on all kinds of things, but whether it's Canada, Mexico, China, anybody else, when it comes to economics and trade, there has to be reciprocity, there has to be fairness. And who would argue, how can anybody argue against that? The days where we just allow countries to take advantage of us, that has to end. That's not good for the global order. That leads to imbalances that create friction points. That's the case with Canada. It's the case with a lot of countries who are our allies and friends. But on trade, we have an imbalance and it has to be dealt with.
Wow. I would like your thoughts, your opinions down below. Would you want Canada becoming in the 51st state? I'm a Canadian and I am willing to keep an open mind. I'm not saying let's do it. I am willing to listen. All right, if we can't get our shit together, then, you know, maybe that would be a good thing, being part of them. Also in the news, we should have never been banned in the first place. Dr. Disrespect is asking Twitch to unban his channel. It says here, although things with Twitch has been settled already, apparently, it should have never happened in the first place, though, because of Twitch shouldn't have never allowed a low-level employee to override the entire ban system, which had already determined we didn't do anything wrong because of biased opinions of Doc character. Wow. So apparently, maybe Doc's gonna get unbanned. Who knows?
Probably both. I think he's watching for the United States to win tonight. I know he talked to the USA hockey team this morning. He talked to the players after their morning practice around 10 o'clock. And I also spoke to some folks from that team after. They were jubilant over President Trump's comments to the team. I believe they're going to put out a video of that call. So he looks forward to watching the game tonight, and we look forward to the United States beating our soon-to-be 51st state, Canada.
Wow. Wow, there's no way that they just said that. Soon to be our 51st state, Canada. Wow. So apparently President Trump called the USA team and told them they have to beat Canada. Just, it's a shame. Well, like, they lost. Like, this is 2 days ago. This is news 2 days ago, by the way, guys. Sorry, but that's kind of funny. Breaking news, Arizona's Bitcoin reserves bill has advanced to the Senate. Bitcoin is going much, much higher. So, finally, rules and regulations are happening for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, there's probably going to be a strategic Bitcoin reserve, meaning the price is obviously going to go up. And there's probably going to be other cryptocurrencies involved into that. Marvel Rivals has crossed over 40 million total players since launch, which is I kind of thought there would be more. Has grossed over 40 million players since launch. So I believe that there's grossed, meaning not in total, but there's like an active 40 million players since launch, which is pretty freaking remarkable. The game's not bad. I've played it. By that, I played like 20 hours of it. It's not a bad game. It's a pretty good game, actually. And also in the news, Trump is making a national garden for heroes. A bunch of big figures, and apparently the garden's going to be a very beautiful thing. I'll let you guys listen to this.
Under the executive order I signed last month, this new beautiful outdoor statue park, it's going to be a statue park. It's going to be unbelievable. We're picking the final sites now. It's between various states that want it very badly. We'll honor hundreds of our greatest Americans to ever live, including countless Black Americans, icons. The garden will predominantly feature incredible women like Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Billie Holiday, Aretha Franklin, and Coretta Scott King.
I unfortunately don't know these names.
And I will showcase it will be something very extraordinary. It's going to be producing, we're going to produce some of the most beautiful works of art in the form of a statue from men like Frederick Douglass, Booker T. Washington, Jackie Robinson, what a great athlete that was, Martin Luther King Jr., Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
He's not a bad athlete. What do you think, Muhammad? Not too bad. And the late Kobe Bryant. People love Kobe Bryant. And we're going to save Tiger Woods for another time. That's all that I can. I'm sorry. During Black History Month, we pay tribute to these heroes and to so many others, but not simply because they're black heroes, but also because they are truly American heroes who inspire all of us, very much so.
Wow. So he's building a garden, like with a bunch of statues. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited to see that when that is done. I'll probably never ever see it in person, but that's what there's the internet for, so I'll see some pictures of it when it's done. Also in the news, GTA 6 will reportedly give Kendrick Lamar also his own GNX radio station that only plays his music. So we seen Grand Theft Auto do this with crap, I forgot his name, but another rapper. Apparently, I mean, this is just so smart on Grand Theft Auto's part, like giving these celebrities their own music station in Grand Theft Auto is to bring in eyes to the game. It's just so smart, and yeah, it works both ways. It benefits both individuals, the game and the artist. And yeah, everybody, that is your update for the day. Let me know what you think about today's news in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys all the very next day. Peace, boys. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your morning. I don't know what it is for you guys, but anyways, like, subscribe, and of course, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.